Let's talk about a subject that many are curious about, but few discuss openly. Why do some women engage in anal sex? Hi, I'm Dr. Emma Blake, a urology and men's health expert. In recent years, participation in anal sex among heterosexual couples has become increasingly common. But despite this rise, there's still a surprising lack of understanding around the reasons why women choose to engage in it, and whether it's about pressure, curiosity, or genuine pleasure. A 2014 study set out to explore this question in more detail. Researchers conducted 4 focus groups with 32 women from diverse ethnic backgrounds. All of the women had previously reported having anal sex with men and a history of illicit drug use. They were recruited from outpatient drug treatment centers and STI clinics to ensure a candid range of perspectives. Now, while the inclusion of drug history may seem unusual, it likely helped the researchers better understand how substance use might influence sexual behavior. In this study, anal sex was specifically defined as penetration of the woman's anus by a partner's penis, not other forms of stimulation like oral or digital. So, what did these women reveal? Across the board, 6 common motivations came up again and again. The first was being under the influence. Many women said they engaged in anal sex while high or intoxicated. Second was personal desire. Some genuinely enjoyed the experience and chose it for their own pleasure. Third was pleasing a partner. Several women said they did it mostly to satisfy their partner's interest or curiosity. Fourth was avoiding vaginal sex, whether due to menstruation or to prevent pregnancy. Fifth were transactional or exchange situations. In some cases, anal sex was offered in return for money or drugs. And sixth, perhaps most importantly, was a lack of consent or experiences of coercion. Some women described feeling unable to say no, or going along with it out of pressure or confusion. The numbers from the study were striking. 62% of the women reported being under the influence at the time. 53% said they had been in situations where they didn't really want to engage in anal sex, but didn't feel they could say no. And 49% reported doing it because they personally wanted to. Some women saw anal sex as a special experience, something reserved for a partner they truly cared about. Others described it as something new or exciting, often framed by their partner as something they hadn't done with anyone else. Now, among those who did enjoy it, one major theme stood out: communication, preparation, and care. They emphasized the importance of going slow and using plenty of lubrication. On the other hand, when male partners were inexperienced, rushed, or self-centered, the experience was often painful or even emotionally upsetting. So what's the takeaway? Well, while this was a small study from a specific population, many of these insights echo what I've heard in clinical practice. Regardless of who you are or what type of intimacy you're exploring, what matters most is safety, mutual respect, and open communication. If you're the person giving anal sex, talk with your partner. Use lubricant. Take your time. Be attentive. If you're the person receiving, speak up about what you need. And remember, it should never hurt. And you always have the right to say no. And always use protection. Now, before we wrap up, I want to share one more tip, especially for the men watching. If you're looking for a natural, evidence-based way to support better blood flow, stronger erections, and improved stamina, I highly recommend trying a watermelon extract supplement that's rich in L-citrulline. L-citrulline is an amino acid that your body converts into nitric oxide, the key molecule responsible for relaxing and opening your blood vessels. That's what allows more blood to flow where you need it most. Unlike L-arginine, which gets broken down too quickly by the digestive system, L-citrulline from watermelon is more stable and longer lasting. I've seen great results in patients who take it regularly, with noticeable improvements in performance, energy, and overall confidence. You'll find the supplement I recommend linked in the description and pinned comment below. Thanks for being here. I'm Dr. Emma Blake. See you in the next one.